Welcome. Please stand if you are able. The stage party is being led by the Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Dr. Robert Jones. Please remain standing. Approaching the podium is the Associate Registrar of Clemson University, Rock McCaskill.
The posting of the colors is being performed by Company C4 of the Clemson University Pershing Rifles. It will be followed by the singing of our national anthem, led by Kevin Arnold, Senior in Performing Arts.
Heads out. Up. Guard. Order. On. Left. Face. Post.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Face. Guard. Point. Arms. Forward. March.
Welcome. I'm pleased to open Clemson University's 123rd graduation. I am Bob Jones, the Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost of Clemson University. Today, we duly recognize those who the faculties of Clemson's colleges and schools recommend to the Provost and to the President for graduation in May 2021. Clemson University is pleased to provide open captioning and American Sign Language interpreting for today's graduation ceremony. I would like to again invite Kevin Arnold to the podium for the invocation.
Let us pray. Dear God, thank you for bringing us here today to celebrate the accomplishments of this graduating class. We especially want to offer thanks for our families, friends, faculty, and mentors that have guided and supported us on this journey to make our dreams a reality. As we enter the next phase of our lives, may we reflect on the many blessings that you have given us during our time here at Clemson. Each success, memory, and challenge has helped prepare us to go forward and make a positive impact on the world. Keep us close as we leave this beloved place behind. Amen.
You may be seated. It is now my great honor to introduce you to a teacher, a scholar, and a national leader in higher education, and the 15th president of Clemson University, Dr. James P. Clements.
Thank you, Dr. Jones, and thank you for the great job you are doing as our Executive Vice President and Provost. Would you please help me thank him for his leadership over the academic enterprise at Clemson? Well, good afternoon, go Tigers. Good afternoon, go Tigers. All right, this is a celebration. We want to have a little bit of fun. Welcome to this very special master's degree ceremony. I know that your graduate career at Clemson didn't end the way that any of us had planned, but honestly, I'm really glad that we are able to gather together today. Many universities canceled their graduation ceremonies. Others held their ceremonies online, but at Clemson, we are different. We wanted to have a ceremony for you because you deserve it. We felt it was important for us to mark this, it was important for us to offer you this opportunity to walk across the stage and properly mark this important milestone in your life. This is a day when we celebrate your hard work and your achievements and imagine all of the possibilities that lie ahead for you. We celebrate all the hard work that you did, your accomplishments, and the value and the importance of graduate education at Clemson. Today, we recognize the contributions that you have made through your research and through your education that is driving innovation, generating new ideas, and expanding the knowledge base of Clemson and the world. As you know, graduate education is a very lengthy, challenging, and demanding process. And I know you had a lot of people who helped you and supported you along the way. So let's take a moment to recognize the family members and friends who nurtured you, supported you, and who helped to make this day possible. To all of the moms and the dads, the spouses, the grandparents, the children, the siblings, the aunts and the uncles, and the friends who are here with you today, you honor us and these graduates with your presence. I think you all deserve a loud round of applause. I do believe we owe each of you special thanks. You played an important role in helping these amazing scholars achieve this remarkable goal. And since this upcoming weekend is Mother's Day, I felt it was appropriate for me to acknowledge the greatest teacher in my life, my mother, who passed away 10 years ago. Would you please join me in thanking all of the mothers who are here, who loved us, nurtured us, and who taught us so much. And speaking of family, others wanted desperately to be here today, but some were unable to be with us. In some special cases, these family members have been called to serve our great country. This high calling has caused some to miss this important day in your life. We are grateful for their service and for their sacrifice. We also thank those members of the graduating class who serve this great nation. I would like to ask all of those in the arena who have served and those who are currently serving in the armed forces to please stand and accept our thanks. I know that some of our guests here today have returned to their alma mater to witness family and loved ones join them as a Clemson alumni. If you are a graduate of this great university, please stand so that we can welcome you home to the upstate. I also want to recognize and thank our incredible faculty and dedicated staff whose commitment to excellence in teaching, research, and service help to ensure your success here at Clemson. Please help me thank them and their colleagues throughout the university. I would also like to extend my congratulations to any faculty or staff who are receiving their master's degree today. In preparing for today's ceremony, I thought back about my own academic experience. I remember my elementary school teachers calling me professor because I was a very serious student and I wanted to help others learn the subject matter. I remember my first day as an undergraduate student sitting in the classroom listening to my professor, and I knew that was exactly what I wanted to be. That was and still is my dream job. Little did I know at that time just how much effort and hard work it would take to qualify for my dream job. And I remember one of the most important lessons I learned from my parents, and that was the importance of a college education. My parents didn't have the opportunity to go to college due to financial constraints, but they did instill in me and my 3 older siblings the value of a quality education. They urged us to be passionate about the transformational, life-changing power of education. We were the first generation in my family to go to college, and we were taught that education was the path to a better future, not just for an individual, but for society as a whole. And we listened. Between me and my 3 older siblings, we actually earned 11 college degrees, including 7 graduate degrees and 1 honorary doctorate. I believe one of the proudest days for my parents was the day that my brother and I both received our graduate degrees side by side on stage. I hope that today is equally as memorable and special for you as you receive your advanced degree. I would now like to invite the members of the stage party to please stand and be recognized as I call their names. Please wait to show your appreciation till all have been introduced. Dr. Robert Jones, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost. Dr. John Lopes, Dean, Graduate School. Dr. David Fleming, Associate Dean, Graduate School. Dr. Brian Dominy, Associate Dean, Graduate School. Dr. Tia Dumas, Associate Dean, Graduate School. Dr. Paula Agudela, Associate Dean, College of Agriculture, Forestry, and Life Sciences. Dr. Stephen Krager, Associate Dean, College of Science. Dr. Jeff Marshall, Associate Dean, College of Education. Mr. Rock McCaskill, Associate Registrar and Dr. Sue Wharton, Director of the Academic Success Center. Would you please help me thank them for their leadership and their service? This evening, right here, we will host a ceremony for those who have completed their doctoral degrees. And all 87 were eligible to participate in the doctoral hooding ceremony, representing 35 degree programs in 15 different countries. Let's take a moment to congratulate those degree recipients for the PhDs for tonight. In a few moments, we'll recognize those who we came to honor. As is tradition at Clemson, each graduate's name will be called before crossing the stage. The registrar will give you a scroll right over there. I will meet you right down here to present you with a Tiger Paul lapel pin. When you come up, holding your scroll, turn, look at the photographer, get a really nice picture. I'll put the Tiger Paul lapel pin on the table. After you get your picture, grab the lapel pin and make sure you commemorate this very special day. And even though you are wearing a face covering, please make sure that you smile big and enjoy the moment. You deserved it. I would now like to ask the candidates for the master's degree or educational specialist degree to please stand. That should be all of you here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my immense pleasure to present the master's class of 2021. By the authority vested in me by the Clemson University Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I now confer upon you the master's degree or educational specialist degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. It is my pleasure to invite each graduate, beginning with the first row, to come forward to be recognized. All others may be seated at this time.
Christina Georgia Aldridge. Dina Mohammed Altwan. Madison A. Arbuckle. Andrew Jason Arrowood, Jr. Megan Olivia Balingit. Tony Imani Baraka. Brittany Danielle Barnett. Casey Leanne Barrett. Abigail Rose Bates. Brianna Nicole Berry. Zachary Alexander Beavis. Nicole Lynn Blank. Bryce A. Bonds. Andrea Michelle Branyon. Emily Elizabeth Brinson. Aniston Lee Broom. Colby Austin Brown. Jessica Michelle Brown. Parker Kenneth Brown. Abigail Christine Brownell. Benny Lewis Brundage Jr. Emily E. Budlong. Elizabeth Turner Butler. Brooke Daniel Campbell. Jonathan Stephen Herbert Carmichael. Sarah Ann Shaban. Hannah Madison Chumley. Caitlin Belissa Satelli. Jacob William Combs. Elizabeth Tilton Connell. Bridget Sierra Cowan. Hartley Allison Craven. Bianca Samantha Crawley. Michaela Catherine Crumley. Damali Curry. Madison Michelle Cutts. Cassidy Dale. Lauren Danielle Davidson. Shelby Leanne DeBrule. Christiana K. Decker. Logan E. Denny. Juliana Maeve DeSilvia. Abigail A. Dill. Joanna Clark Dittenhauser. Maya Christine Dixon. Alan William Duncan. Mary Michael Martin Durant. Brittany Bass Eames. Ellen Lee Edwards. William Todd Ellis. Lauren Nicole Evans. Tia Latress Evans. William H. Everode. Dylan John Fika. Catherine Olivia Figman. Todd Edward Fisher, Jr. Okay. Erica Lynn Forsland. Angela Leah Fortune. Kaylee C. Fowler. Megan Riley Frazier. Jacqueline Frechette. Raven Noel Ferber. Katie Brianne Gotti. Sarah Jessica Garner. Janice D. Garrett. Tamia Garrett. Laura Ansley Gilstrap. Mary Nicole Giddings. Caitlin Glass. Emily Elizabeth Gossman. Sebastian Gracia Guzman. Jesse McCalla Grady. Amanda Bren Gray. Kelsey Hagan. Ashley Elizabeth Miller Halverson. Brianne N. Ham. Catherine Funk Hammond. Molly Hanson. Haley B. Hassler. Madison Joy Hatcher. Courtney Hausnecht. Morgan Brooke Hayes. Travis Heil. Emma Rose Hennigan. Laura Ines Herrera Quesada. Stephanie Nicole Herzog. Catherine Lentz Higdon. Lindsay Aileen Higgins. Madison Elizabeth Howell. Brittany Hughes. Justin Colin Hunt. Landon Baxley Heydrich. Shelby Irene Ingalls. Megan Kayla Jackson. Dilhani Nisansala Jayavardena. Aaron Conrad Jenkins. Jennifer Nicole Jenkins. Larissa Arlene Jenkins. Cynthia L. Johnson. Stephanie Nicole Johnson. Alexis Diane Jones. Anna Bruce Jones. Olivia Vaughn Jones. Bradalyn Crockett Jordan. Anna Kiesler. Shyla Ray Kupis. Allison Brooke Leach. Amanda Gail Lee. Jesse Linsenbart. Emily Hannah Luke. Allison Jean Lynn. Abdul Salam Mahama. Erin Marielle Mahoney. Ariel Malfris. Logan Virginia Mann. Sherry Smith Marshall. Yasha Abina Marshall. Katie Mathis. Kayla Marie McAvoy. Latoya Jeray McCombs Martin. Britton Mahan McCurdy. Lauren Magaha. Allison Priscilla McGrath. Kevin Lee McKenzie, Jr. Kayla Michelle McManus. Adam Perry Middleton. Say Data Mikili Naney. Madeline Elizabeth Miller. Ashley Lauren Mitchell. Michael David Monroe. Holly Autumn Moore. Jasmine Cherie Mormon. Wyatt Austin Morris. Hunter Thomas Morton. Caitlin Rose Murphy. Ryan S. Murphy. Pooja Nagpal. Emily Elizabeth Navarro. Vanessa Negrete Garcia. Charlotte Elizabeth Neidenbach. Chris Jeffrey Nelson. Drew Murphy Nicholas. Megan Patricia O'Leary. Angel Michelle O'Shields. James Demond Oglesby. Lisa Wilder Oland. Shelby Catherine Marie Olson. Sarah Otterbeck. Ryan Paquette. Brandon Wiley Payton. Alex Pedraza. Catherine Grace Perry. Amanda Nicole Phillips. Clara Louise Pittleman. Deanna Brandy Pollard. Sydney Renea Porter. Mackenzie Lee Poston. Samuel Morris Press. Dixie Caroline Price. Katie Anita Purswell. Elizabeth Marie Raccioppi. Andrew Joseph Raposo. McKenna Colleen Raymond. Tashia Raynor. Jessica Inez Rangillian. Olivia Catherine Reynolds. Katie Sterling Rice. Alfonso Leon Richard Jr. Natalie Coolidge Richards. Elena Delarise Richmond. Talia Riddick Waters. Rain Templeton Riley. Andrea Temple Robinson. Jill Marie Robinson. Samantha Jo Rochester. Brandon Jacob Rodriguez. Terry Bowden. Shelley Nicole Rowan. Trisha Hood Rowell. Logan Elaine Salas. Lori Ann Schmatzer. Catherine Elizabeth Schaunaboom. Kelsey S. Schulenberg. Pamela Lee Schultz. Megan Schulte. Claire Elizabeth Sellers. Hannah Rebecca Sheffrin. Janeth Sierra Rivera. Sarah Elizabeth Sylvester. Emma Batson Simmons. Destiny Renee Simpson. Hadley Elise Wells Simpson. Taylor Brooks Simpson. Sarah Elizabeth Slauson. Elizabeth Thorne Smith. Jordan Gale Smith. Luz Angelica Solano Delgado. Emma Kari Soriano. Hannah Pace Southerland. Kristen Victoria Spires. Michaela Ann Stark. Jonathan Brock Steffen. Kirsten Lee Stevenson. Aaron Stevens. Mackenzie Noel Stewart. Ann M. Stahlberg. Haley Janae Swanson. Sierra Carlisle Swisher. Thanisha Tack. Brianna Mercedes Cherie Thomas. Kayla Reynolds Thomason. Cody Mackenzie Thurlow. Alexandra Schuler Tomlin. Hannah Lauren Toole. Paola Torres. Sandra Annie C.O. Rinsu. Portia Alice Turner. Kelly Ucia. Abraham Vincent Vincente Sotomayor. Alexandra Brooke Christopher. Emily Hall Wallace. Kana Wallace. Dorando Shea Warren. Matilda Lee Watson. David DeMars. Monica Sherelle Weaver. Christina Weber. Siobhan Wesley Richardson. Alexa Marie White. Christy Michelle Gimbola Williams. Matthew Joseph Wilder. Patricia Elizabeth Whitener. Brooke Ashley White. Madison L. Wilson. Olivia Carter Williams. Lauren Grace Owens Williams. Devin A. Worth. Brooke Worley. Kaylin Ashley Woods. Stephanie Elizabeth Wise. Melissa Ann Zankman. Sabrina Doré Zahorek. Jordan Lacey Wren. Arsalan Umar Kauser. Zachary J. Guyton. Emily Patterson. Timothy Lee Studemayer. Kimberly Tapich. Peyton Victoria Svergerko. Taylor Wayne Watts, Jr.
How about another round of applause for our newest advanced degree recipients? We will now have a brief message from Mr. Greg Morton, Clemson Alumni Association, Chairman of the Alumni Board.
To the Clemson alumni family. Today marks an important milestone. It's the beginning of the next phase of your lifelong relationship with Clemson. I know that when you leave here today, you will embark on new adventures in places across the country and around the globe in your new jobs, graduate schools, or service organizations. But no matter where life takes you, I ask each of you to make an effort to stay connected with Clemson. Please join a Clemson Club alumni group. Make an annual gift back to Clemson, and please come home to Clemson as often as you can. The Alumni Association exists to help you maintain that connection to your Clemson family. We do that through communication, special events, and the services we offer. So on behalf of more than 162,000 Clemson alumni around the world, I say congratulations, welcome to the family, and go Tigers!
Congratulations again to all of you. We know that you will make us proud. And more importantly, we know that you will make a difference in the world. I hope that your Clemson experience has been everything that you hoped it would be. I hope that we instilled in you the core values that we hold so dear: honesty, integrity, and respect. I hope that we challenged you and inspired you to think critically and to be engaged with your community and the world. You just earned your master's degree from our Carnegie Tier 1 Research University, a very prestigious group of universities in the United States classified as having the highest level of research activity. You leave this university with exceptional academic credentials, and I encourage you to use your talents and your education to make a positive difference. Some of you earned your undergraduate degree at Clemson, So you already know that a Clemson degree is highly regarded around the globe. And you know that the Clemson family is very special and very real. For those of you who earned your previous degree at another institution, today you become a Clemson alumnus and you join a family with more than 162,000 people around the world. All of you are forever connected to this great university and to this community of scholars and to every member of the Clemson family. I challenge you to make sure that your life matters, and I ask you to use the incredible knowledge that you gained to make a positive impact on others. Congratulations again. May God bless you all, and go Tigers!
Will you please stand and join in singing the Clemson Alma Mater? The words are printed on the last page of your program.
Where the Blue Ridge yawns its greatness, where the tigers play, here the sons of dear old Clemson reign supreme away. Dear old Clemson, we will triumph, and with all our might, that the tigers' roar may echo o'er the mountain height.
Please remain standing if you are able for the recessional of the stage party. This